chance? Does it seem like it's been that long since you've been here?
Not really. I mean, time flies. You always just kind of go, I guess, one day to the next. But it's definitely, I guess, been a while since I've been able to play in a legitimate football game. So it's definitely nice to be able to have a game like that and get a little bit of playing time, a little bit of game experience, because you can't really, I guess, simulate that kind of stuff. So I guess it hadn't really felt like too long, but it definitely feels good to be able to get into a game.
Did coaches tell you coming out of high school that moving to tight end was a possibility?
No, there were a lot of coaches from a bunch of different schools. There were a couple that actually recruited me as a tight end, which I guess coming out of high school was like 190 pounds, so I was kind of skeptical about that. But once I got here, they told me that they were recruiting me as a wide receiver, and to be honest with you, I was kind of down for doing whatever the team needed. And so once they told me they were going to move me to a tight end, they told me different reasons why they wanted to do that. If that was the best thing for the team at that time, then I was all in to do it. So.
Do you look at what Brandon Ford has done and see that kind of a blueprint for yourself? Like, he can do it, I can do it, that sort of thing?
I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
Brandon Ford is obviously an unreal athlete, and he's obviously been able to make the transition very well. And since I moved to tight end, he's really helped me a lot as far as just coming along with the knowledge of the position and really just the offense in general. And he has really almost been like a big brother to me as far as that tight end group goes. And Sam Cooper's also helped me out a whole lot as well. But I guess seeing the success that Brandon's having from going from wide receiver to tight end definitely gives it, I guess, a good positive view on making the switch, and that the outcome could be pretty good. But if I could ever get to his level, then I'd be satisfied, because he is an unbelievable athlete.
Dabo told us in July, before August camp began, that the arrow was pointing up on Stanton Seckinger. What did you do to really elevate your game this offseason?
To be honest with you, I kind of, I guess, changed my mindset after going through Power Hour and everything. I think that once you get in here initially, as a freshman, a lot of people have that kind of wow factor to it, just because through high school your whole goal is to get to a place like Clemson, just an unreal place. And I came from a high school where if you had 50 to 75 students come to your game, then that was a great turnout. That was a big game. So I think that redshirt year, even though it's always hard for an athlete to sit out of competing for a year, and that redshirt year is definitely hard. But now that's over, I look back and it helped me tremendously as far as physically and mentally, the whole part of the game, and just being used to being here. And so going into this camp compared to camp my freshman year, I guess just my confidence, and I just felt way more comfortable, I guess, coming into it. So I feel like that's a big part of it.